Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching this recording of the BBA Master's Information Session here at Hult International Business School. I hope you all are having a great week so far. My name is Marley Melvin. I am the Associate Director of Enrollment working with all candidates in Massachusetts. And I did give this presentation on campus yesterday, but I want to make sure I followed up with all the candidates that were able to attend. I know there was some confusion with our with a Zoom account, so this recording will be sent out to all BBA seniors who are interested in receiving their master's degree at Hult next fall. So during this presentation, I'm going to discuss the Hult Master's options for you, what kind of working and OPT opportunities that you'll have if you were to apply to Hult for your master's. So just a quick agenda of what we're going to go over: the structure of the year and rotations, the different master's programs that are available for students next fall, work opportunities and OPT opportunities, the benefits of scholarships and financial aid for UG students. And then quickly at the end, I will leave my presentation up so that you guys can do a quick workshop to make sure your application comes in before our deadline, which is today, Thursday, November 19th. So as far as the structure of the year, here's your year at glance. It's an 11-month program starting in September of 2021. And similar to your BBA, you'll have 2 sessions of business core. You'll have a capstone experience, which is about a month of working on your capstone. And then you'll have the opportunity to rotate, do electives, and an internship. So it is 11 months, so it is accelerated and has a strong return on investment on the program, considering how quick it is. And then we have about 90% of our students that have jobs within 3 months of this year. So obviously going to grad school, the ultimate goal is to land your dream job and to, be in grad school quickly. So hence the 11-month year at glance. So I'll also go over the dual degree later in the presentation, but you'll be able to add on 2 additional business core sessions with your dual degree. So I'm sure a lot of you are aware of all of the global campuses that we have here at Hult. Hopefully some of you have had the opportunity to travel to another one of our great destinations. So you can see here, this is Boston, London, and Dubai, which I'm pretty sure is the BBA options for you guys. But when you do your master's, it expands even more. So you have San Francisco, New York City, as well as our Shanghai campus that will open up for you during rotation. So you'll get to choose those different locations based on your interests and based on which electives that you do want to take. You'll notice the exciting difference is New York City as a rotation option for you guys. So we'll talk about, electives, internships, and all that. So here are the master's programs options for you guys. The Master of Finance and the Master of Business Analytics. I have a little asterisk there because those are STEM degrees where you would be eligible for 3 years of OPT, and I'll go over that later in the presentation. But I'll do a very deep dive into all 4 of these programs with you in the next slide, but I just wanted to make sure you guys had all 4 options for you going into next year. So the Master of Finance, with this program, you're really going to learn the language of business and tactical financial skills needed to make an impact on an international accounting or corporate finance organization. Smart financial management decisions maximize shareholder and company value and limit risk. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, the Boston campus would be your home campus. So you would be starting there in 2021 in September. So in this program, you'll gain the necessary foundation to tackle, complex during this program, you'll be able to gain the necessary foundation to tackle the complex world of corporate finance management and, the interconnected global economy that we do have. So by understanding the nuts and bolts of this business, you'll come to see what drives an organization's numbers so that you'll be able to advise which activities will drive profitable growth for whatever company that you guys end up working for. So that is the Master of Finance. And like I said, it is a STEM degree. So this program, you would qualify for 3 years of OPT. So next, the Master of Business Analytics. So this is one of our most popular degrees on campus right now. It says San Francisco, but we are also offering this program at our Boston campus next fall. As the role of big data becomes increasingly important in the business world, this degree places you at the intersection of stats analysis and business knowledge. So with this program, you're really gonna learn the coding languages, Python, R, Tableau, and then translate that data into storytelling for companies. So this, like I mentioned, this is our most popular program on campus, so you will need to apply by the deadline, which is today, November 19th, to secure your seat in the program. We do have limited seats available for this degree, and once we fill up, we'll have to look at the following years for you guys. So the Master of International Marketing, offered at both our London and Boston campus next fall. So you're going to gain the strategic and executional marketing skills to thrive in a global marketplace and launch an international marketing career. This degree is not a STEM degree, but you will be mastering the marketing mix in a global context, which is, more critical than ever to, have a successful business strategy as consumers are, constantly exposed to an increasing amount of online and offline content. So you'll be able to really hone down on those skills during this program. And like I said, it's offered in Boston and London. Some of the topics that you'll go over in this program would be marketing analytics, digital marketing, social media, and customer engagement strategies. So that is the Master of International Marketing. And lastly, the Master of International Business, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard of before. You are able to start this program in Boston, San Francisco, London, and Dubai. You'll gain a broad understanding in all areas of international business with this degree that is based on our award-winning MBA curriculum. This is, looking over key business concepts, and it can prepare you for a job in a different array of fields. Over the year, similar to your BBA, you'll work with cross-cultural, cross-functional teams, and have the option of studying up to 3 different Hult locations with the Global Rotation Program. So this program is 1 year as well, and it's offered at all of our main campuses. Okay, so dual degree. So the dual degree program, this slide is very important in terms of our scholarship deadline, which is today. The dual degree program is 18 months total. So any of those first degrees that I mentioned, you can add on with a second master's degree here at Hult. So it's 18 months total, and you receive 2 master's degrees. And for students that do meet the deadline today, you would be eligible for a full scholarship towards the second master's degree at Hult, which is about $27,000. So this is a huge opportunity for you guys to secure a second degree at Hult as a full scholarship. Some of you may be aware that a lot of students at Hult for the master's programs do the dual degree. So now is the time to get in your application. So students are eligible for 9 months of CPT and up to 3 years of OPT, which is about 4 years of working in the US. And that's higher than the average that a domestic employee will stay at a company, which is about 3.2 years. So for a company to know that they can employ you for almost 4, that gives you a lot more security. It makes you feel, you know, a lot more attractive for employers. So this dual degree program is an awesome option for you to make your degree a STEM degree and then to qualify for the 3 years of OPT. Any questions that you guys have about the scholarship or what I went over so far, you can email me directly and I'll make sure I provide my contact information later in the presentation. So for you guys who don't really know maybe much about Holt's master's programs rankings, very similar to the BBA rankings. We're very highly ranked in a number of different fields. So 17 overall for The Economist in 2019, 53 overall in the Financial Times in 2018, and then number 8 for International Business in the Financial Times in 2018, and then 19 overall at the Wall Street Journal in 2018, and then The Economist number 1 for diversity. I'm sure you guys are aware of that being in the BBA, how diverse our programs are. So here are all of our awards, and I'll let you guys take a second to look it over. So here is some stats from our class of 2018. So our master's class of 2018 was accepted more than 520 jobs in over 60 countries. So you can see here 89% of Holt master's graduates were employed after 3 months of graduating. That's huge. That's a very high percentage compared to a lot of other schools that I've seen out there. 204% increase in your pre-master's salary. And then lastly, 9% of Holt graduates start their own business. So as you guys are aware, Holt has a very entrepreneurial feel on campus. So I'm sure this percentage is even higher now with students starting their own businesses on campus or bringing businesses they've already started onto campus. 96% of Holt graduates change either country, industry, or function. 52% of international master's students gained employment in the US after graduation. And then 15th for postmaster's salary on The Economist, which is great. So Holt graduates are in demand at some of the world's leading companies and most competitive industries. So you can see if my face wasn't over the top 3. So top 3, EF Education First, Deloitte, KPMG, and then this list should continue if I click the next thing here. There we go. You can see all of our top employers here. Their reputation of having global-minded innovators with entrepreneurial spirit students, you know, it'll really put you in the perfect place to land a job after graduation with one of our top employers. I might be able to go back so you guys can see that again. Yeah, so maybe you can see your dream company on this list at some point. This list definitely goes further on. I just wanted to provide you guys with a little snapshot of what it looked like. Okay, so let me move my picture again. So here are the Holt BBA benefits. So in terms of the application process itself, I will make sure in my follow-up email, I send you guys a link to start your application. Your application fee is waived as a BBA student. It's $150, so that's something that's automatic. I can go in and waive for you once I see your application come through. Your personal assessment interview is waived with the school. Your personal statement is waived with the school, and then your reference is waived. Some other benefits, like I talked about, the 1 to 3 years of OPT and then the 3 to 9 months of CPT. Another thing I want to go over with you guys is the Holt Bba Scholarship Benefits. So you guys will automatically get 10% towards your BBA scholarship award. That's not anything that you need to apply for. It just automatically will come off your tuition that's due. And then you also have the opportunity to apply for more in scholarship and financial aid. And then as long as your application's activated today, you guys will be eligible for the dual degree full scholarship, which is $27,000. So another thing I want to briefly mention, when you do go to create an application, make sure it's not your Hult email or the email that we have on file when you applied for your bachelor's. Okay, so this part of the process only takes about 5 minutes. You're going to specify your program and campus and then submit the application. We'll do a quick workshop with you right now, even though it's a recording. I'll make sure I go through it with you guys. It really should only take you 5 minutes. You'll submit it. You'll get your transcripts into your application, and then I'll be the one giving you a call if you are accepted into the program. And then you'll be able to confirm your seat in the program if you do want to secure your spot. And then the visa process is very simple. We just need to update your I-20, and you don't have to leave the country if you are an international student. Questions, like I said, you guys can email me at my Hult email, which I'll provide for you at the end of the presentation. And then submitting your application. So this is probably the most important step for today, as we do have the scholarship deadline. So you're gonna wanna take out your phones right now as you're watching this presentation. Go to holt.edu/apply. Create a profile with us. So pick your program and campus, and then provide an email that's not your Hult email or your email that you used when you first applied. Put your contact information and your current address in Massachusetts. And then put your education, obviously, at Hult, so I can see you're a Hult student and give you the application fee waiver. And if you have any employment experience, you can put that as well, but it's not required. And then you're done. And then I will waive the fee for you, and we will get started on getting you an admissions decision. So I'll leave this up for, a few seconds so you guys can take a screenshot of my contact information. This is my direct line. And like I said, I am one of the directors of enrollment here at Hult with the master's degree programs. My email is marley.melvin@holt.edu. So like I said, very important scholarship deadline today, but I'll make sure this recording gets out to all of you guys as soon as possible. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.